Hello and welcome to Let's Build a Space Plane, kind of, sort of. Oh, I forgot to do symmetry on both of those. But yeah, I've tried this one out a little bit. I'm actually surprised this one worked because I had this wing on there and I forgot the symmetry tool last time and it still worked. Um, it's not the best plane in the world because whenever you lift off, you have to really make sure that these do not hit the launch pad because they're sticking out from the side. And quite far back, but that's why they're raised up a little bit. And I call this one the jumble because before it was just like a huge mess between these and wings that I had on it. But it works like 25% of the time, so I think it's a success. It's worse than my fail plane, which is the other plane that I've made. The fail plane. There's the jumble and the fail plane. The fail plane was pretty much just, I didn't exactly copy a design, but it was my first plane, so I wanted to pretty much copy design just to kind of get a handle of it. But I did add my own stuff, and it actually works decently well. But this one, 10 times worse, because I made it myself. Yay. But maybe with actually having a wing on both sides, it'll help. And these I had inclined to where it would help give this thing lift, but it just makes it annoying when actually flying because my plane always wants to go up, so I have to like hold down or hold down constantly. So yeah. This one is a little slow with lifting off too. Oh, it might not even lift off this time. Oh wait, no, I think it is. Go up, up, up. Thank you. It still has a tendency to go up. Yeah, I don't know, maybe that's just SAS. I mean, it's less of a tendency, obviously, but it's... Yeah, I think that's just SAS also making it want to go up. Okay, cool, it is actually draining from that one. I never actually checked that. I assumed this would still connect them together, but I didn't know. This is actually really loud. I don't know if you can hear my voice. I'd assume you can. I have a decently sensitive microphone. No. This is what usually ends in failure when I turn off SAS trying to correct my ship. Or plane. It does... SAS does not stabilize my ships nearly as much as it does my planes. Stop spinning. It'll... I'm gonna hope it corrects itself. It looks like it's trying to. Well... Yeah, let's try to make it not be upside down. Well, it didn't crash into the ocean like all my other ones have whenever that happens, so I mean, that's a success. There we go. You see, in our commercial airline business, when we always use the same launch pad, no matter which way we actually want to go. Whenever we want to go the opposite direction, we do that flipping technique to make our passengers think they're going to die, but they're really not. So they feel a sense of joy knowing that they're actually still alive. We do that so that they have more fun, that they appreciate life more. That's exactly what we were trying to do. I don't know if these are actually doing anything. I don't know if they actually do anything. They're supposed to. but I don't think they actually do anything. Oh, and yes, I realize I'm falling. Yeah, I don't think the RAM air intakes actually do anything. It's supposed to make my engines back here go better, like go faster and be more efficient, but efficiency point 0.9, efficiency point 0.9. I don't think they're actually doing anything. I suppose I actually should get higher, shouldn't I? I don't know why I just did that. Thought it was a good idea at the time. Yay! Yeah, I don't understand like airplane physics nearly as well as I do rocket and space physics and stuff. Much better dealing with how a thing would fly in space than I am with knowing how to make it fly in an atmosphere. Space physics are easier. Go up. Go up. Or flip around. There we go. No, no. There we. Yes, no. Uh, I'm not even doing anything anymore. I'm just letting SAS and my ship do whatever it wants. Yeah. Oh, well. No, no. This is how all planes fly, right? Well, it looks like we're about to land. Better take out the landing gear. And perfect landing. Okay, let's show you the fail plane, which is much better if I remember correctly. Um, maybe it really isn't. I don't know. I know I have two. Is there a difference? Let's see, there's that, and then there's that. Yes, there is a difference. Let's see, there's that, and then there's that. Okay, I think the Mark V is the better one. So this is the fail plane Mark 5, or 4, not 5. I got the I and the V switched in my head for some reason. I'm not even dyslexic, I'm just stupid. See how much bigger rocket. Somehow the other one actually does require all three to get off the launch pad, but this one, which is much bigger and should be much heavier, only even requires one, but I think I added the second one just so it'd go faster. But yeah, so this one is supposed to be better, but since I'm recording, you know it's gonna be awful. Oh yeah, I forgot this one always goes to the left, or not left, right. Um, there we go. Yeah, it rocks back and forth. Yay! Yes, I turned off SAS to see what would happen without it. Well, we made a rocket. And now we're gonna make a missile. Yay, missile. It's because I turned off SAS for a second. I have faith that it will correct itself, though. I forgot to take the landing gear off, I just realized that. Trust me, it's a better ship. I was just being stupid and turned off SAS because I wanted to see exactly how it would fly. This time we'll try to keep it on the launch pad. No! Okay, we can't keep it on the launch pad. Oh well. Okay. Maybe this plane isn't as good as I remember it being. Well, no, I know I've done well with this one. I've flown a very large distance with it. Let's... But yeah, I've flown like a very, very large distance with it. Well, for a plane, I mean, it's not going to be going that fast, but I mean... Like, I've flown out to like the middle of the ocean before, and then I actually went back and crash landed. I was trying to land, it didn't really work out too well, but and there's our Kerbals living forever on the moon. I'm not gonna start discussing that again. Yeah, I've made it out to like the middle of the ocean and then flown back. It's a good ship. It's just I'm flying it poorly today, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. No! I don't know why it always wants to go to the right. Whatever. Okay, maybe there's a reason why I have two fail planes. Maybe this one was actually awful and the other one was good. I actually don't remember. Because I am still confused why I have two named fail plane. So, let's load up this one. Because this is obviously the last iteration of this that I ever made. So maybe this one is actually the good one that I'm thinking of. If it is, then I knew it. If not, then well, now you know why it's called the fail plane. Because it was made by me. I still wish I could have named the rocket that landed on the moon. Very first rocket that actually successfully landed on the moon, or at least to my standards. You know, my space program's motto, it's good enough. But, come on. There we go. It's tilting to the side. There we go. Yeah, this is the better one. This is definitely the better one. Yeah, because I didn't remember it tilting to the side so much. Yeah, this is the better, stable one. And it, as you can see down here and up there, it does tilt up a bit, but if you just hold down, it'll bring it down. This is the better, stable one. That other one's awful. So, the way these wings work, these help lift it up, these help stabilize it from rolling to the sides. Like, I should be able to take off SAS and it'll be somewhat fine. And it's not perfect, but it is decent. Yeah, you can see it slowly comes back, and then I'll try and take off SAS whenever it starts actually being stable. Okay, so of course you're going to have to tilt this down a bit because of those wings in the front. But you can see it's pretty stable. Without SAS, this thing does right itself. I'm only pressing E a few times and it does right itself, which is what those wings on the sides are meant to do. And then these are for fun. They're just there because I thought they looked cool. I think it actually does help stabilize it a little bit because I do remember trying it without them, and it does work better with them. So I'm guessing it does give it a bit more lift, but that's not why they're there. Turn around, lift up and turn around. Oh, and if you didn't know, yes, it is actually better to turn the planes using Q and E as opposed to A and D, because A and D do not like do not really do anything. Like, I'm using A and D and it's, yeah, nothing. This plane isn't really built for turning. That I'm just very bad at turning. Or maybe planes are supposed to turn this slowly. I mean, I guess planes do turn pretty slowly, don't they? Yeah, you basically just are supposed to turn the planes the way planes normally turn, not hoping that they'll turn using DNA from swiveling the entire thing. Gonna gain a little bit more altitude. Yeah, this thing has way more fuel than you need. My initial goal with this was to actually fly it all the way to the other um, country, I think, is what I was calling it in my head. I had a name for it too. I forget what I named it. This is Cafrica though, because it looks similar to Africa, and Kerbals, it's Cafrica. And then this was like, I don't remember at all. But yeah, my goal was to go over here and try to land. But it definitely has plenty of fuel to go over there. I mean, it hasn't even been long, and it's already gotten all the way out here from starting, like, in this area-ish. Oh, you're going way too high. Well, yeah, it's not way too high, I just don't want it to be that high. Crash on the land, not in the water. turning off SAS would probably help turn it, but yeah, then that would happen. Because I have to pull down while doing, I don't know why I just turned on RCS. Let's try to press E, pressed R. Well, we're going to be going to the land now. Yeah, takes a little while to turn. I'm sure there's a better wing design to allow it to turn better, but this one works. I'm going to try to land this. I'm still pretty high up and a decent bit away from the land, which is why I didn't slow down too much. I'm just going to be slowing down a little bit right now. I'll slow it down to there. Because, I mean, you know, the planes can glide, so... Oh, really? Planes glide? Yes. Maybe every single video I have I'll have some sort of successful landing. Probably not. This one will probably be an awful landing, and it'll probably crash. But, yeah. If so, then the only two Kerbal Space Program videos I'll have ever uploaded will both have successful landings, at least to my standards. This one, if it does successfully land, will probably end up falling apart into a million pieces as well, but they'll survive. And the engine will probably blow up as well again. I'm actually going to turn the engine off. I'm going to go ahead and... We're still quite a ways away, but, yeah. Wouldn't it be amazing to land on the moon with something like this? Like, not a space plane, of course, because that wouldn't work too well, because you kind of need oxygen for those. But, for the engines. But, some sort of lunar lander that actually looks like this. Like, I mean, it wouldn't be able to glide or anything, but it would look amazing. Like, you land with landing gear and everything. I think I'm going too fast. Oh! Oh my god! Guys! Guys, that's the first time I've actually landed a space plane before. Yeah. That's, that's amazing. Okay. Oh, I'm so surprised. We were going so fast. At least I thought we were. And we landed successfully. And I was even more cautious last time whenever I tried to land this by myself. Yet it still crashed and burned. And this time we were actually going towards a hill and everything. But no, we landed. Ah! That's amazing. And they're still going. Why is this still going? Why is the engine still running? I guess it's just taking a while for it to shut off. But yeah, that's amazing. We actually landed in the middle of nowhere, but we landed. Well, not really the middle of nowhere. I mean, where's the launch pad? That's a good question. I actually don't know where the launch pad is. The launch pad is somewhere over here. I don't think it's down there. I'm fairly certain it's somewhere more up there. But, we landed. The engine is still trying to turn off. Or not trying to, it's still turning off. And we didn't even use up a whole tank of fuel, either. And then we're going to start rolling down the hill. Yep. Whee! Don't die. I'm trying to turn this on a little bit to just kind of counteract the, trying to make it slow down more. Because I want to make it stay still and kind of like just keep it on Kerbin, like I have my, now it's going this way, and then it's going to start going back down, and yeah, like I have my, Kerbals on the moon. These guys are just going to be stuck here in the middle of nowhere. In spacesuits for whatever reason. It is a space plane, I guess, but I think if I get it to have absolutely no motion, then I can keep it here. I think that's how it works. I don't even really know. I should look it up. But I'm still so surprised it actually landed. That was amazing. Stop moving. No. Now stay still. Stay. No. Stay. Space Center. And so, if I go there, yes. Awesome. The fail plane landed. It shall forever be there. And then test. Landed on the moon thing. Forever. Close to the equator too. Unless you consider, wait, would that be the equator? I don't know. Where's its axis actually? Are its poles there or there? I don't know. I think these are the poles, so not the equator. Or yeah, either way it'd be the equator. It's pretty much in the middle. It's near the equator either way, because it's actually almost right. Yeah, it's like almost right on that, so pretty much the equator either way. And then these guys over here are in the middle of the ocean now. Are down here, which is cool. Still so surprised that I actually got that to land, so both of my KSP videos had successful landings, one actually being successful by, I'd say, everyone's standards, unless you need it to be on, like, the runway, but if anything, it should be harder to run it not on the runway, or to land it not on the runway. The only thing that'd be more difficult is actually, about the runway, would be actually getting it onto the runway, but, yeah. And, next time, Minmus, no. No. I will be amazed if I can actually even get a ship near Minmus. I'll be amazed if I can get it into its gravity. Minmus is a tiny, tiny planet that has, like, no gravity. This is Minmus. It's a tiny, tiny little satellite that has, like, no gravity, and it's very, very hilly. The only places you can really land on are these flat places, and yeah. I mean, I guess you could probably land on these plateaus as well. But, hell no. I'm not landing on this thing anytime soon. Kerbin and, my game freezing are good enough. Kerbin and the moon are good enough. Wait. Oh, I was like, where'd you go? My ship is... Okay, it's like my ship is moving 1,211 meters a second. Anyways, success. Kind of. Yay. Disregard like the very first 5 attempts at flying in general. I told you I had one that was good, the others not so much, but that one is good, and I landed very far away from the test center, or test center, the launch, the space center, but it still landed on just like the other side of the continent. Whatever. Still good. I think it's a success. And next time, Minmus. No. Maybe next time I'll successfully land on the moon without them dying, or not dying, without them falling apart. And then the time after that, they land there, then they land on Kerbin. That'll be hard. Well, maybe not. Actually, just having enough fuel should be easy, but actually getting them to land on the moon with enough fuel, I feel like it's going to be really hard. Then after that, maybe land on the moon, then go to Minmus, because I feel like that would actually be easier. Because I have less speed when I actually get to Minmus, because I don't have to have as much speed as I did going from Kerbin to the moon, because I don't have to escape the huge gravity well, so I only have to escape the moon's gravity well, which is a lot smaller, and there's no atmosphere to fight me. And then I go to Minmus, and I land there, and then that's like way far into the future. But that's enough for now. I keep wanting to turn this view, but yeah, I think that was a success. Even though it wasn't with the plan that I made earlier today, it was with one. Then I basically I just kind of based it off another design. But sorry about that. But I still consider it a success because I actually successfully landed a space plane for once. Oh, and it was funny whenever I first made that thing. I was like, well, this thing's cool. Let's try to make a boat out of it. Like, because I knew either way that whenever a part touches water, it pretty much just explodes, or at least that's what it seems like. So what I tried to do is I tried to go as slow as possible out to the water, try to stop. I almost stopped once, and then I would go very, very slowly and try to go down the hill into the water and just kind of, and then turn on my engines and then just like basically go across the water. That'd be amazing if they included like a boat thing, like space boats or something stupid like that. If there's a mod that adds that, that'd be amazing. Boats. I'd love to make boats in this game. That'd be fun. Anyways, that's all for now. Bye.